Online marketing is dead and it's time to retreat. The economy is just in shambles. Nobody's buying, and no one has disposable income to buy what you offer. And the infopreneur space is just dead. If that's what you're hearing, if that's what the market is saying right now, this video is for you. Hi, it's your girl Sherri Somers, and I saw that comment on social media the other day, and I was like, is it really dead? Is it time to hang up the towels? Is it, there are so many people are saying, oh my goodness, people are not buying, and I need to pivot, I need to do something else. So I wanted to create a video and help you out to say, before you pivot, before you pivot, I want you to hear me out for a second, because yesterday, matter of fact, yesterday, at the time of recording this, my husband came in the house and he had this book, this Susie Orman book, and that he had saw his job, and he was saying to me that inside the book there was a beautiful case, a beautiful black case, and in the case was this book, and it was also these CDs that was inside the case as well. So you have the book, you have this beautiful CDs inside there. He said you can tell that the packaging of this was just so nice and so beautiful. So I was like, oh, they probably package it and sell it together. He said, but I don't understand what's up with this CD thing. And I said to my husband that Susie Orman is a well known financial expert, financial guru, and she was packaging her expertise and her educational knowledge on finance, and she was selling it to the masses to create impact. And that was a while back then. And the reason she was able to do it and do it in that way is the idea behind that is that's how they were able to get their education out there into the world. That's where they become an infopreneur out there in the world through their CDs. And he's like, interesting. I was like, yeah. As a matter of fact, the first time I can recall that I bought coaching program was $5,000. I'll never forget my mentor, and I bought $5,000 of, it was like 5 CDs teaching me real estate, teaching me how to wholesale, lease option, and really it was just a semi conference, a summit that he had recorded on how to do lease properties, and he recorded and sell it, and I bought it from him for 5K, and I'll never forget that. And I will pop those CDs inside of my car, and I would play it as I go, and I would just continuously play until I learned the lingo and learn the language of real estate. And that's how I got to learn the real estate space and the real estate marketing. So I was not even familiar with the online education space yet. I was not familiar, but what I was familiar with is it's the idea of investing in coaching. What you get a CD. So look how far the education, the entrepreneur space has came, where we came from CDs and now you can buy courses, and there is a platform where the videos are being recorded, and you just uh, literally say yes to a digital product. And once you say yes, you automate it. It's so automated that you just get those courses right in your email, and then you have a platform where you can just log in and all those courses are there. This is how much we've elevated. So even though the delivery of how we are able to fill an order or fill an invoice that comes in when it comes to online world, the delivery have changed, but the online space have informationpreneur space has taken off more than ever. The informational educational space on how to learn has changed from a digital standpoint, but it's still a billion-dollar business. So just that conversation alone, I want to talk with you there, because the world and whatever happened exterior has a way of fooling you to make you think that this is not the time to put your impact in the world. This is not the time to share your expertise. And I beg to differ. I beg to differ. The online space, online marketing has survived through so many things. Through before COVID, the whole booming in 2008 when we had the real estate situation, all of that. The online education space is here to stay. It is not going anywhere. Now, our delivery of how we deliver our knowledge and how we deliver a message and how we solve problems may be different and better, because first you had to wait for the CDs to be delivered to your home before you can pop them bad boys in, or you have to go pick them up, or you had to wait till you're at a conference and then you get the CD in that way. But now we're in a digital space. As soon as you put your that credit card in, your it's delivered right to you. We have a buyer ready messaging system, and I'm looking at how we set up our system, and you just log in with your password and you go to town. A few years ago, you'd have had to wait until we send it to your home for it to be delivered. So again, this is how far the information space has changed. Your educational space and selling your expertise has came, right? So people are still out there doing it, but the delivering of how we do it may have changed. Completely have changed. Now you're able to get it on demand. You're able to get it immediately. You don't have to wait for it to be delivered to you. But this is just a pure example that the edupreneur, the educational space as an entrepreneur, is here to stay. Coaching is here to stay. People are looking for what you have to offer. They want to get coaching on your expertise. They have a problem that they need to solve right now, and they need your knowledge. Courses are here to stay. What I just took you is through the trajectory of how people were selling knowledge back then when they weren't familiar or with the technology of the courses that we had now. The courses were on the CD back then, and the Susie Orman of the world and the Dave and all these people of the world, that's how they were, the Tony Robbins, and that's how they were delivering their information. So if you think for a second that coaching is going anywhere, I'm here to advise you. I'm here to tell you that it's not going anywhere. It is here to stay. You have a gift, an expertise, and knowledge that can transform someone's life. You have something that can make someone's life better, and they're looking for you. They're looking for the answer, and you have a way of delivering it to them. So even though AI and even though all these technology and all these different things are happening, cloud and chat GTP and all this stuff that makes you feel like, why do they need what I have to say? They can just go on here. No, 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 no. Yes, they can go on these spaces, these AI bots and spaces to get the information, but I can tell you half of the time them bots ain't right. That's number one. But number two, no one can deliver your flair the way you can. No one can deliver the thing that you know how to do and do it so well the way you can. No one can explain it the way you can. And I want to let you know that that right there is your unique selling proposition. The way you do things, the way you explain things, the way you break down things, that is your unique selling proposition. And that, my friend, cannot be duplicated. You hear me? That cannot, in any shape or form, be duplicated. So I'm hearing all the time that, oh, what's going to happen to the coaching space with all this digital technology and with all these AI twins and all this stuff? Nothing. Nothing. Because it's just something about you and the way you do things, the way you say things, the way you show up, your brand, the way how unique you are. No AI twin can duplicate that. None can duplicate that, because people want real. People still want human beings. Now, can it help elevate you in times when you can't? One of my girlfriends says she saw one of my ads yesterday, and she's like, "Hey, I saw your ad. I saw your AI twin ad." I'm like, "I don't have an AI twin ad." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're talking about my Meta Creative?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, Meta give you options after they see your original creative, then they create a meta twin off of your own original creative. I want you to stick with that for a second. And she's like, oh, okay. But at the end of the day, they needed the original in order to make the copy. So don't you dare thinking that you're not needed in this space. What I believe that AI has done is for us to process things faster, to get you the information so you no longer have to wait on a CD to be delivered to your house. You no longer have to wait on and there's sometimes you want to say things and you have your own way of saying it, but you want to break it down a little bit better, and AI help you to articulate that, help you to communicate that. But the flair and the flavor that, you see what I did there, that you put on it, nobody can duplicate that, because you're your own person. You're your own person, and that, my friend, is priceless. It is priceless. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean when people are saying that we have to pivot, we have to leave, that coaching is not where it used to? What do you say there? Well, what we're seeing is there is transitioning happening in the world, and yes, there we have to understand that it's taking place, but it's for the greater good. So I don't look at AI as being bad. I look at AI as being for the greater good. Here's what I mean. In my space, in the space that I'm in, I am able to bring you more videos than ever before. Previously, when I would drop a video on YouTube, there's so much different things I would have to go through. I would have to find my guy on Fiverr. I would have to get him to upload, get him the video ahead of time, the full video. That used to be a crap show. That used to be a crap show, because if you know the memory of creating a video, any video past 40 minutes, for you to upload it, for them to see what the video is about and create a thumbnail around it, that was a challenge all by itself. So they had to upload the video, see the video, create an image from the video as a thumbnail. That would take 1 to 2 days to do, right? And so the turnaround time of these video was a pain in the neck. So by the time I created a video on Monday, you wouldn't have seen the video that I created until probably Friday, after my virtual assistant went through it and edited, after we have to create the thumbnail, after get the description, and then after get all the SEOs that need to get done. So it hindered me from wanting to put out YouTube videos like this that want to help you and educate you and give you hope and impact and empower you and all that jazz, because it was so much moving parts of having to get it done. But with AI and with the new technology and how things have changed from years ago, it speed up the process of getting the information to you to get you the results, so you can move to the next step, so you can move to the next thing. And I'm all about that. Not stalling, not sitting in decisiveness. I create a whole membership group around something called the next move, right? A whole coaching group around that. So you're not stalling, indecisive, and don't know what to do and know what to do next. This is what's going on right now with technology. When you decide that you have an offer, you want to create a micro offer that can solve a hyper specific problem, you don't have to wait till next week to do it. You can have that offer out within 24 hours or less. You can think of something, record it right now, put some ads behind it, or run a YouTube video like this and have it out to the hands of the person who need it immediately. So it back then, it was so harder for entrepreneurs who are in the educational space to produce products to get it out to you. It was so much moving parts, so many overhead, so many people you had to hire. Now you can run a whole business with 2 staff and yourself. You can run a whole $1 million business with 2 staff and yourself. That's how much life has changed. Technology has become your new staff, your new team. So don't get it twisted or get fooled by it's harder to do business. It's actually easier in this season to do business because things are moving to produce a product is so much faster now than it ever was before. It would, it would, you had to wait till the automation to catch up and nurture people. Now, people, you can create a product, you can create an SLO product and a single liquidated offer. You can create an offer right now, and that offer will be in the hands of the person that need the answer literally within 24 hours or less. Or less. As long as your messaging and your position is correct, the right person who need that offer, you can get in front of that person. Now, if talk to anyone in the past and they'll tell you that it was never like that at all. It was never like that in the beginning. All the and they had to sit through all the transformation and the transitioning of how a product is delivered to a client. Now, when I say product, I'm talking about digital products. Now you can it's so much easier. Regardless of what you're seeing on your timeline, it is so much easier because you can cut out the middleman. I am able to bring you more videos on YouTube than I ever had before because we are able to cut out the middleman and go straight to you. Cut out the middleman and go straight to you than ever before. So we're able to produce more videos on YouTube, get more marketing, get in front of our right target audience more easier, more effectively, more efficiently than ever before because we work with technology, not against it. With it, not against it. And last, before I end out here, I wanted to kind of explain to you that if you're feeling like, hey, I want to be able to create a YouTube channel and I want to be able to do a digital product and get out there in the world and then use my YouTube channel as a platform to market that business, you still can. Matter of fact, it's the easiest time to do it now because delivering of your video is more easier. You don't need all the different things that you had to have had in the past. You don't have to be a graphic designer anymore because ChatGTP will create your own thumbnail now. You don't need all the. I have a Sony FX30. I should have show you that I have a Sony FX30 that's doing my video, but you don't need all the fancy stuff that I have. You don't need any of that. You don't need this mic. I think it's a Yeti mic. You don't need any of that. All you need is an iPhone or a phone. Shameless plug. Or a phone. And get it out there. So if I'm talking to a person right now who's afraid of technology and say, oh my gosh, I want to put my information out there. I know I'm called to serve people. I know I'm called to showcase my expertise and impact lives and make an income while impacting those lives. But there's just so much moving parts. I'm going to be here to tell you that there's none. And that's why I have been able to produce so much videos and get it out there faster to you because the gatekeepers has opened the doors. With technology, it creates an equal playing field. When I'm seeing my video next to Alex Hormozy, that would have never happened before. People have been in the industry that's bigger than me, have bigger platform than me, and my videos is right next to them. All because I choose to be consistent. I choose to be consistent. So I want to encourage you today that don't get distracted. Stay focused. Follow one course until successful. Stay focused. And if you needed a sign to start putting it out there, putting yourself out there, putting your service out there, putting what you do out there, this is a video. That's your sign right here. It's your girl, Sherri Somers. I'll talk to you later.